According to Zacks, Broadcom has outperformed the industry it belongs to on a year-to-date basis. The company is benefiting from strong demand of its wireless solutions, which is expected to continue in the fiscal fourth quarter. Higher dollar content at the company's large North American smartphone customers, Apple, next-gen platform, iPhone, drove revenues. Robust industrial resales were also noticeable. Broadcom now expects fourth quarter revenue growth to be in the double-digit range on a year-over-year basis, much similar to the second and third quarter. However, gross margin is expected to contract slightly due to unfavorable product mix, higher mix of low-margin wireless business. Moreover, delay in the Brocade acquisition, which is now anticipated to completed by November 30, remains an overhang on the stock. Several other equities research analysts have also commented on the company. Jefferies Group LLC set a $286 price objective on Broadcom Limited and gave the stock a buy rating in a research note on Wednesday, October 18. Barclays plc boosted their price objective on Broadcom Limited from $290 to $300 and gave the stock an overweight rating in a research note on Wednesday, October 18. KeyCorp reiterated a buy rating and set a $290 price objective on shares of Broadcom Limited in a research note on Tuesday, October 17. SunTrust Banks Incorporated reiterated a buy rating and set a $281 price objective on shares of Broadcom Limited in a research note on Thursday, October 12. Finally, Royal Bank of Canada reiterated a top pick rating and set a $285 price objective on shares of Broadcom Limited in a research note on Wednesday, October 11. One investment analyst has rated the stock with a sell rating, 1 has given a hold rating, 30 have given a buy rating and 4 have assigned a strong buy rating to the company's stock. The company presently has a consensus rating of buy and an average target price of $277.81. Broadcom Limited, NASDAQ AVGO, last announced its quarterly earnings results on Thursday, August 24. The semiconductor manufacturer reported $4.10 earnings per share for the quarter, beating the Thomson Reuters' consensus estimate of $4.03 by 7 cents. Broadcom Limited had a return on equity of 26.82% and a net margin of 3.12%. The firm had revenue of $4.47 billion during the quarter, compared to analyst estimates of $4.46 billion. During the same quarter in the previous year, the business earned $2.89 EPS. Broadcom Limited's revenue for the quarter was up 17.5% compared to the same quarter last year. In other Broadcom Limited news, SVP Brian Ingram sold 10,000 shares of the company's stock in a transaction on Thursday, September 28. The shares were sold at an average price of $240.62 for a total value of $2,406,200. The transaction was disclosed in a filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission, which is accessible through this link. Also, insider Hockey Tan sold 20,000 shares of the company's stock in a transaction on Monday, October 16. The shares were sold at an average price of $247.83 for a total transaction of $4,956,600. The disclosure for this sale can be found here. Insiders sold 81,788 shares of company stock worth $20,054,837 in the last 3 months. 3.60% of the stock is currently owned by corporate insiders. Hedge funds and other institutional investors have recently added to or reduced their stakes in the business. Quantitative Systematic Strategies LLC boosted its stake in Broadcom Limited by 348.3% in the third quarter. Quantitative Systematic Strategies LLC now owns 4,335 shares of the semiconductor manufacturer's stock valued at $1,051,000 after acquiring an additional 3,368 shares in the last quarter. Alps Advisors Incorporated acquired a new position in Broadcom Limited in the second quarter valued at $221,000. Osborne Partners Capital Management LLC boosted its stake in Broadcom Limited by 5.5% in the third quarter. Osborne Partners Capital Management LLC now owns 9,531 shares of the semiconductor manufacturer's stock valued at $2,312,000 after acquiring an additional 499 shares in the last quarter. Principal Financial Group Incorporated boosted its stake in Broadcom Limited by 14.4% in the second quarter. Principal Financial Group Incorporated now owns 667,057 shares of the semiconductor manufacturer's stock valued at $155,459,000 after acquiring an additional 83,929 shares in the last quarter. Finally, DSAM Partners London Limited boosted its stake in Broadcom Limited by 103.4% in the second quarter. DSAM Partners London Limited now owns 184,714 shares of the semiconductor manufacturer's stock valued at $43,048,000 after acquiring an additional 93,890 shares in the last quarter. Institutional investors own 89.79% of the company's stock. Broadcom Limited Company Profile. Broadcom Limited is a designer, developer and global supplier of a range of semiconductor devices with a focus on digital and mixed-signal complementary metal oxide semiconductor (CMOS) based devices and analog 3V-based products. The company operates through 4 segments: wired infrastructure, wireless communications, enterprise storage, and industrial and other.